This is a super, super cool building. I will also add that this is private property. Do not come and attempt to gain entrance to it. They do have a security system, and local law enforcement does monitor this location for trespassers. But as I said, I have permission to enter the facility today. In fact, the owner has opened it and unlocked it for me to go check out. So look how cool that is. So apparently this facility served as the power generation for the street cars in Eureka Springs, and also the street lights. So at one time this was a electric generator, power generator for the city, and then later was used as a ice production facility. All right, let's go in and check it out. So from what the owner had told me, this space it's currently being used as sort of the machine shop, but at one time this had been an underground club, among other things. But originally this was used as the cooler, the holding cooler for the ice house. And you can see in the roof where it's kind of degraded a little bit, the cork insulating material. So this is a gigantic freezer. Interestingly enough, I wonder if this isn't the same manufacturer that produced the morgue cooler at the Crescent Hotel. It's the same cork type material. It also looks like it's the same color and the same thickness. So, and around the same time period for when this was actually constructed. So it makes me wonder if this might have been the same manufacturer. Let's see if this light works. No. Oh, that's cool. I don't know if you can really see it, but there is a super old-timey wood-burning stove that's there that looks pretty much original to the building. Yeah, it's pretty dark in here. It's really difficult to see. Look at this cool old lamp. That's neat. This looks like it's mostly just sort of, I don't know, storage. The owner was telling me that, yeah, back in the 50s and 60s and possibly up to the 70s, this was an underground club in Eureka Springs. And obviously, you know, as you hear me talk, you really don't hear a lot of echoing. So I imagine it has some pretty good sound absorption properties. So you probably could crank the music in here pretty good, and people on the outside wouldn't hear it. All kinds of old parts and equipment in here. Look at that cool toolbox. That is probably the largest drill press that I think I've ever seen in my life. Look at the size of the drill bit on here. Massive, massive, massive device. Well, let's check out the actual manufacturing portion of the ice house, which is in this next room. So this is the room that served as the manufacturing area for the ice production. You can see there's just a bunch of junk that's left. Look at this old TV, wow. That's neat. I don't know what that stuff is. Those almost look like window curtains or shades, maybe? Kind of hard to tell. This is such a neat space. So the owner told me that this pipe right there was an ammonia pipe, and ammonia is used in the production of ice. So this was an ammonia pipe, and you can see how well insulated that was. Pretty amazing that it's survived this long. I know ammonia is a fairly corrosive gas. All right, so now this big open space is what most people see when they drive by the ice house. And of course there's, again, no trespassing. There's signs all over the place. It is monitored, so do not attempt to come in here without permission. Really, really cool place. At one time it obviously had burned completely. So no more roofs. Windows are gone. But it's obviously been sort of taken back over by nature. Look at the size of that tree. It's sort of rooted right in the middle of the ground. You know, I couldn't even imagine what it would take to try to renovate a place like this. I mean, the amount of money that would be necessary to bring this up to code and spec is just, it's mind-boggling. But the owner was telling me that there are plans to renovate this eventually and to turn it into something. What that something is, he wasn't sure yet. Look at that. It's quite pretty. Look how thick those trees are. It is super slippery. The amount of lichen and moss on all these rocky surfaces are pretty hazardous. So I'm standing in a window, sort of getting a overall view of the inside of the ice house. Those thick steel beams. Thanks for coming with me on this quick little tour of the old ice house in downtown Eureka Springs, Arkansas. If you ever get the opportunity to come to Eureka Springs, I would highly recommend you do it. This is just an incredible, awesome old Victorian town. Thanks for watching.